So I just finished episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again, and I wanted to take a week to think about how I felt about those first 2 episodes. And overall, I enjoy the show. I like what they are doing with it. It feels to me that it is the same Netflix show, maybe a little bit different, And I really liked the Daredevil Bullseye stuff at the beginning. That action was great. I thought the final action scene in episode 2 was good. And I was enjoying the conversations that they were having. The Fisk and Matt scene in the diner was really well done. The ideas that they started presenting about, who are these people really? Fisk is really the Kingpin. Matt's really Daredevil. Like, they can't turn away from that. I liked the confrontation, the discussions that they were having, which is something I know I talk a lot about. That's not something I'm huge into. But if it's done right, I appreciate it and I do enjoy it. There are some exceptions to that. And I liked starting with the White Tiger stuff. But episode 3, yes, we get Matt's a lawyer, and yes, we get to see some courtroom drama, and we should. But I felt like this was all courtroom drama. And I ended up being bored by it. I know, or I understand to a certain degree why they did it, why things happened in the story. But I'm also a guy that I've said many, many times, I want action with my superhero shows. There's really no action at all in this episode. It's all courtroom. I keep almost saying that wrong. It's all courtroom. It's all talk. And yes, the stuff is interesting. And yes, there's a lot you can take away from it. But I was missing that moment. I was missing that, okay, here's a little bit of what I love. Here's a little bit of Daredevil in it. And there wasn't really any quote-unquote Daredevil in this show. It was Matt Murdock this episode. You got Daredevil in the first one. You had images or glimpses of Daredevil in the second one. So overall, this show for me right now, I'll say is a mixed bag. There's definitely things I really like about it. There's things that I'm iffy on. I hope that after this episode, they start blending things together more. I'm not a huge fan of one of the big things they did in this episode. But you know what? I'm still happy with the way things are going. Like I said, I want a little bit more Daredevil. Can we get him back in the suit already? So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching more. I definitely enjoyed this show. But yeah, it's not going to be my favorite MCU show like it seems to be for a lot of people.